The Interpipe creditors were shocked by the offer of Viktor Pinchuk. The US intends new tariffs for metals from China. Another plant of Rusal Corporation on the verge of closure. You are watching Metal News review for the week. The program is supported by the Techenergoprom group. Trumpet Will company Interpipe continues negotiations with its creditors on restructuring its liabilities by $1.25 billion. This was reported by Denis Morozov, Director of Finance and Economics of Interpipe, during the InnoTrans 2018 exhibition in Berlin. Negotiations continue. We officially announced our proposals for restructuring. Our creditors went to think. Now they are going to discuss proposals for a decision, Denis Morozov has told to Interfox Ukraine. The investment company Quot Capital reported that Interpipe, during a meeting with its creditors in London, presented a preliminary plan for restructuring its liabilities by $1.25 billion. The debtor in particular proposes to convert this debt into 6-year Eurobonds for $310 million with a coupon of 9.35% per annum, as well as 2 credit tranches, $45 million to Ukrainian banks and $45 million to international ones. The rest of the debt is proposed to be written off. Interpipe is one of the world's 10 largest manufacturers of seamless pipes, the 3rd largest manufacturer of solid-rolled railway wheels in the world. The company has 5 industrial assets: Interpipe Nizhnedniprovsky tube rolling plant, Interpipe Novomoskovsk pipe plant, Interpipe Nikotube, Dnipropetrovsk Vtormet, and the Dneprostal electric steel complex under the Interpipe steel brand. The ultimate owner of Interpipe Limited is Ukrainian businessman Viktor Pinchuk and members of his family. The so-called reforms of the railway state monopolist of PJSC Ukrzaliznytsia led to the actual collapse of this work when UZ fails to cope with its task of ensuring cargo transportation. This was stated by the General Director of Metallurgical Combines ArcelorMittal in Ukraine and Kazakhstan, Paramajid Kalon, in the conference of the European Business Association in Kiev. The situation with the UZ for the year has worsened. The company is in a state of transformation, but this transformation has led to chaos. Our shipments have decreased by 25%, and we do not know how to stop it, how to work the next year, he stressed. According to Kalon, the Ukrainian plant ArcelorMittal Kryvyi Rih managed to realize only a third of plans for export of iron ore concentrate to the countries of Eastern Europe. Our goal was to send 300,000 tons a month, but we sent about 100,000 tons, he said. Kalon also noted the lack of coherence in the work of the leadership of Ukrzaliznytsia in the central office and on the ground. We have 100 own locomotives. Many cars. We would like them to go, but they didn't allow us. There was no agreement on this issue with the regional leadership of Ukrzaliznytsia, explained the General Director of AMKR. At the same time, he noted that large investors do not feel support from the Ukrainian authorities. According to the Paramajid Kalon, the company invested about $10 billion in Ukraine, taking into account the purchase of Kryvyi, so it will not go anywhere. However, in this situation, the invested funds are spent inefficiently. Modernization plans are postponed and potential investors take a wait-and-see position, the General Director of AMKR summed up. Armenia's Armenal foil rolling plant, controlled by the Russian aluminium giant Rusal, began to reduce capacity and could completely stop production. Reuters reports citing a source at the plant and a source close to Rusal. Armenal reduces capacity due to a decrease in demand due to US sanctions imposed on businessman Oleg Deripaska. As the agency's interlocutor at the plant said, the production units of the enterprise were transferred to idle mode with payment of 2/3 of the average salary to employees. The information was confirmed by the sources of Interfox and RBC close to the plant. Until the end of September, 184 employees of the production directorate and later other departments and services will be sent to forced leave. In total, the company employs 670 people. Armenal, which produced 33.7 thousand tons of aluminium foil in 2017, exported its product mainly to North America and Europe. The proceeds of Armenal for 2017, $101 million, net profit $3 million. As informs agency Plots, on 17th of September, the United States has imposed new tariffs on Chinese metals imports. The U.S. Trade Representative, or USTR, said that aluminium and steel items, including aluminium scrap and stranded wire plus stainless steel and alloy steel products, will be subject to a 10% tariff starting September 24. The tariff rate will increase to 25% on the 1st of January 2019. Copper, zinc, molybdenum, lead, cobalt, tin and titanium will also be taxed, along with a variety of non-metals goods. If China takes retaliatory action against our farmers or other industries, we will immediately pursue Phase 3, which is tariffs on approximately $276 billion of additional imports, the White House said in a Monday statement. American steel production for the reporting week was 1,862,000 tons and production capacity was used at 79.4%. Steel production in the United States for the relevant week last year was 1,711,000 tons and the capacity utilization factor was 73.4%. Thus, the current production figures showed an increase of 8.8% compared to the previous year. India's Steel Ministry has proposed increasing the effective import duty on some steel products to 15% from current rates ranging from 5% to 12.5%, according to two sources and the government document, as the country looks to support the rupee. The proposal is a part of a broader government plan to cut unnecessary imports to stop an outflow of dollars that has sent the rupee to record lows. The broader message is to address the trade balance, but we will try to promote Make in India by encouraging domestic steel production, said the source in the India government. You are watching Metal News. Indicative prices for the current positions by the end of the reporting week look like this. You have watched the weekly review of Metal News. Your subscription to the channel and clicking on the bell will allow you to be aware of the main events of the total metal market every week.